what's this project that I'm doing here? Can you see what these things are? Maybe if I go a little bit closer, you can see what they are. They're grapefruit juice. They're juices with yeast. I'm trying to make wine. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm using this fruit juice, Oasis. It's just any brand will do. I recommend using better brands, better quality alcohol. But as you can see, the key here is 24% sugar. 24% sugar that must be present for the yeast to grow. And what I'm doing is I have this C1 EC1118. It's a yeast that can produce 18% alcohol, and they recommend storing it in the fridge, but I'm not going to do that because that would mean it would be cold and it might take longer for it to recover. So I'm keeping it at room temperature. So what I have here are, they're quite hard. They have a lot of CO2. See, if I open it like this, you can see that one produces a lot of CO2. Other ones aren't producing a lot of CO2. The key here is high temperature, fairly low cool output. This is number one with yeast. And it just sprayed. It was so volatile that it sprayed the solution near me. And this is another one, a wine yeast. Look at the bottom. I don't think these bottles are ideal for types of projects, but I'm just doing it for an experiment. See? So they are working. And I am recommending that if you do this, that you rinse the water bottles off very carefully and use alcohol, like 99% alcohol, to evaporate off the alcohol and have the alcohol evaporate to disinfect, to kill any potential pathogens that might make you sick. If you're going to use this for chemistry or any type of edible chem to create your own wine, this is the yeast I put into a bottle, a little plastic lid, so I can actually do things with it properly. And this is a brand new flashlight with batteries. It's a little bit hard to see, but can you see that? The opacity, or the there's these really hard to see on camera. But they are these little oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules, as well as live yeast being produced. And the temperature inside here is about 20, and the heat mat is about 30. It is quite important to get the yeast around 30 degrees Celsius for them to grow properly. The package recommends above that, 35 to 40. 35 degrees Celsius, around there. That one just almost fell over. So I'll show you what I mean by temperature. 25 degrees for this bottle right here. $25 degrees. 27 degrees, a little bit hotter because it's uneven surface area on the heat mat. Let recalibrate. 27.6. And this one over here is 24.5, and this one over here with my heat sensor is about 27.4 degrees Celsius. So it requires, oops. So it requires a good temperature and a good growing period of a few weeks to months, slowly releasing the carbon dioxide. That'll be it for now. This is using wine yeast. Thanks.